Oh, everybody, hope you're all doing well. What day is today, man? I don't even know what day it is. It's Tuesday? Dang, dude. Thought it was still the weekend. No. Alright, Tuesday. That means tomorrow, Karina's challenge, which means I need to get some potions. That's not what I'm gonna be doing tonight. Tonight I'm gonna be we're still gonna be hitting the arena tonight. But I'm just saying, after the stream, gonna have to do some auto fighting throughout the night, you know? Okay. Not in like a botting kind of way. Just mean before bed and then when I wake up. Anyway. Shit, sending over a buck. What up, Shed? Saying, BG, I see you haven't slapped me in the face yet. Shed, excuse me. Excuse me, dude. Slap. There you go. How's that feel? Congrats, Shed. I know him. What's up, Haley? Haley was actually first one in Hero, followed by Rixie Gamer, Edwin Osman Gallardo II. Been too long since I said that name. Eric Nelson, COS. Is that what that is? COS YouTube Gaming. What's up? What up, everybody? What up? Yoda Man. Oh, so close, dude. So very close indeed. Thank you very much for the buck as well, though, dude. I appreciate it, man. Sterling Harrison sent over to saying, at 20 million so far, going for 6-star Angela. Pray for me, dude. I don't even think I need to. You're crushing it. You're at 20 million already? What? Oh, wait. Today's day 2, isn't it? Dude, my bad. I thought today was day 1. I was like, how are you at 20 million on day 1 of the basic? That's a crazy grind. You're still doing great. But alright, I will pray for you, dude. Good luck, man. Good luck. Do not ease up on the grind. You're on the right track, but yeah, I still got some more cut out for you. I legit thought it was day 1 still, and I was like, dude, 20 million? That's nuts. Holy crap, Ryan, I'm chilling in the living room, and there's this dude's voice coming from this other room. Sounds just like you. I'll kill him. Where is he? Eric Nelson saying over buck. What up, dude? Just saying hey, and then also tweet. All right, I'll check the tweet in just a sec. Hang on, man. Hang on. We need to get a tweet out as well. And unfortunately, tonight's gonna be it's gonna be a sad tweet, guys. It's gonna be a sad tweet. Dearest at Marvel Champions. I don't know if you guys heard the news yet. If not, I'm gonna break it to you. R.I.P. Norm Macdonald. No. Is there a good like Norm Macdonald tweet or whatever? I don't know if any of these are really fitting. Maybe I won't go with this. All right, let's just yeah, let's X-nay that. All right. Dang, dude. Sucks, man. The dude was funny. That dude was funny. It's a bummer to see. But all right, Eric Nelson. Let me see. Where's your tweet at? Dude, I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Did you send it like much earlier in the day or something like that? Because I don't have anything since I started the stream or in the last hour or anything like that. Double check, make sure you tagged me with it. Because I got nothing here, dude. I got nothing. Brian took advice with the villain variant, 100% the first 3 quests so far with only 2 revives used. Demiak, you're crushing it. And those were from stupid mistakes, 100% avoidable if I wasn't a goober. Hey man, that's what MCOC is all about. we could all 100% crush it if we didn't make the silly mistakes, but we always make the silly mistakes. But all right, hold on a sec. Well, I'm gonna, because I need some potions for tomorrow, so I'm just gonna we're gonna hit auto fight for just a minute here, man. We're gonna auto it up for just a moment. This is the team that I've been using to do auto fights with. I don't clear the whole thing, but they go through the fights pretty quick. They usually make it to Storm or occasionally go beyond Storm, but you know, Storm's kind of a jerk. But all right, Shed, BG last if you can. Shed, what do we got here? Perhaps you're weighing the morale cons of slapping me in the face. OMG, please slap me in the face. Thank you. I wasn't weighing anything. I wanted to slap you. I just had to wind up. It just took a minute. That's all. I just needed to wind up, man. That must be from something. Is that still like the same person about the spine and stuff like that? Oh, Eric Nelson, here we go. I see a tweet from you now. I don't know. Didn't send, give me an okay. Well, I got the tweet from you now. Let me see. Okay, open the 300 unit cav from Black Iso store, and she'll get awakened when she gets ranked 4. Nice, dude. Got that new kitty Pryde. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Congratulations. Yeah, she's strong, so definitely worth ranking up. Fluffy Monster sent over a buck saying, Beaver, how are you? Great. Glad to hear it. Again, for a millionth time. Wow. So after watching a short video of 47 minutes and 4-second tangent, so long, huh? Came to realize that you are a badass. You managed to speak for that long without edits, so happy birthday. Oh, there were edits. There were edits, dude. I appreciate you giving me that credit, but no, there were edits, man. I tried not to have many edits, but there were still edits, so yeah. Oh man, had to, you know, fumble around with the words. Even then, dude, I'm still not really happy with the way things came out. I try my best to get the points across as best as possible, but you know, things could always be said better in a more clear manner. Michael sent over too, saying first time ever donating on YouTube. Michael, well, thank you very much. But great video today. Thanks for speaking on behalf of the community. Oh man, well, Michael, thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate the two. Thank you, man. See, hey, what's up, lags? Hold on, what up, NY father? Is that towards someone else? What up, lags? Static send over buck though. What up, Static? Saying, hey BG, your video didn't suck. Oh, thanks, man. You're a little more harsh on Kabam this time. I think the main two issues are the bots and mercs, the lack of content for us at the end game that requires 6 stars. You know, it's, man, as the video literally, it took forever to upload. I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately, but it feels like it's taking longer for videos to process. They process super quick for like the, you know, the like a 320p video, but if you want to wait to actually watch it in HD, it takes a long time to process. And while it was processing, it took like 2 hours to process or something, while that was happening, apparently people were getting docked. People were getting banned for cheating and stuff like that. I still stand by what I said. I don't think you know, everyone on the leaderboard is clean, but I mean, at least they're making an effort. So it's better than nothing, I guess. Chaos sent over to saying your state of the game video was on point. Well, Chaos, thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Guy Garner sent over 5 as well, saying 2-hour extended state of the game tangent. Let's go. Ah, man, there is a lot more that I could say, for real. But I won't do that to you guys. If it comes up naturally in conversation, listen, we could always talk about anything during the streams. Game related, at least. But, you know. Alright. Tony Crash, 705 saying great vid, but one thing You may not need 6-star rank 3. Oh, Tony, I saw you comment that. But I and many of us do. Kabam thinks hard content equals fun content, and that's not true. So, I mean, so you're absolutely right. I agree with you that it depends on the person as for the champs you need. But I guess a little bit more of what I was trying to say is like there's not that much of a difference really between the 5 and 6 stars. Like, you know, especially without having them sigged up at least. Like Diablo is a great example of this. He is literally tankier as a 5-star. He can take more hits. His healing is stronger as a 5-star, 565 Sig 200 than a 6-star rank 3 unawakened. Like if you look at his profile, you'd think like, oh no, the 6-star definitely heals for more than the 5-star, which is just not true because of the damage reduction in the 5-star's awaken ability. Because every 1 point of health that the 5-star gains is really more than a point of health because of the 30% reduction. So the point I was really trying to make is just there's not much difference between those things. So even if you do need the 6 stars at rank 3, like maybe you could use a little bit more than a 6-star rank 3, and that's there's I mean, we are getting there with rank 4s now, but the difference is not that big. Was more of what I was trying to get at. You're right though, in that I did say like there's not a lot of content that demands that kind of stuff, which is just a difference of opinion, of course. But I think your take on it's totally valid as well. So, but Tony, thank you for the 5, dude. Thank you very much. Look at Brian auto-fighting with Apocalypse, makes me proud. Yeah, MSD. I learned this from you a long time ago. Easy sent over Buck saying, easy where? Oh, DJ just started your state of the game video. I want you to know the only person I'll watch a 47-minute video for, Deej. That means a lot. I recommend, if it's not too late, if you're still in here, pop that sucker on like a 1.5x speed. It'll be a lot better to watch. For looking the top 10 now, congrats. Yeah, that was kind of strange. I really didn't expect us to go up like that. We were 12th overall and we got bumped up to the 10th spot. Weird season, but thanks, dude. All right, easy. Here we go. Brain, 2 brags and something to discuss. Okay. The brags, A, with level up today, I broke 2.5 million total player rating, so that's neat. Nice. And B, first season as war manager, and we went 9-3. Crushed it, dude. Really proud of my alliance, but I wanted to talk about grinding. I'm at the point where I can mostly grind out 5 stars easily enough, and I want 5-star Odin. Okay. But I don't want to go too high because I already have him as a 6-star. Oh. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's going to be a big difference. There's going to be a big difference between the 5 and 6-star. I think the 5-star is going to go for, 16-ish million, maybe 17, something like that. If you went to like, I don't know, 20, I would have to think you'd be really safe. I'd imagine. I don't know. Odin's a little bit of a special case because he does have that, the support buffs to him. But I would still imagine like 20 would be pretty safe. There's no. I don't think you meant that you're scared of going over to for the 6-star or whatever. But why do you want just for collection purposes or? Well, honestly, actually, I could see wanting the 5 and 6-star just for the incursions even, just to get multiple sets of buffs going. So that's kind of why. One of the reasons why I want the 6-star, in addition to just the buffs being stronger too, but... Wait, we got top 10? Lags, we did, dude. It's weird, but yeah. Actually tied for top 10 is the tiebreaker, the number of CCP members in the alliance? Of course, dude, yeah. I don't know what determines tiebreaker. I have no idea. That seems kind of silly to me because I noticed that too, and I feel like both alliances should qualify for top 10 rewards if there's a tie like that. We have the same number of points. I don't know if there's something in the system or if it's literally just like alphabetical order, because like numerical, you know, numbers come before letters in alphabetical order. So that's kind of what I was assuming. So I think it's ISO 8A, right? That is technically an 11th that we tied with. So yeah, I don't know, but before I pop out, quick Twitter check if you can, Brian. Sure, MSD. There's some other super chats here too, which Thomas Shaw is also sent over to, saying, "Hey Brian, Twitter please." Thomas, I'll check yours out too. Thank you very much for the 2, dude. MSD, I'll check yours in just a sec. Yo, Brian, back on the main account. Had fun with Junior, but after getting Kava, I didn't feel like grinding content I've already done with under-level champs. I hear you, man. It's tough. That's why I'm still thinking about it myself. Back to the Act 6 100% grind. Hold me. A little over halfway there. Anyways, here's a couple ranks up from today. What do we got? Ooh, dude, I like that. 565 Sig 200 Scarlet Witch. That's cool, man. And then the rank 2 Eye Hulk. Okay, okay. Nice, dude. That's awesome, man. Good luck with your grind. Dude, MSD. Dude, I saw you posted a video today, and now I'm mad that I didn't watch it. I didn't watch any videos from today, because even though it somehow took... I don't know, man. I don't know how it takes me so long to get my thoughts out in these damn videos. But I saw that you posted an opening. Holy crap, dude. Wow. MSD. Hot damn, dude. The 6-star Kitty and 5-star Nimrod. Damn, dude. I feel like you're gonna have a good time with Kitty. I feel like there's about to be some Kitty content coming out, man. Dang, dude. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty damn awesome. Okay. Fluffy Monster send over another buck. What? Saying, Beaver, you're not smiling as much. Is it because you ran out of beans? Well, say no more. I will cheer you up. Today I was stopped by a cop and he told me you're supposed to be wearing glasses. I said, I have contacts. He said, I don't care who you know. Oh, Jesus, dude. Fluffy Monster. Oh, the voice crack. Fluffy Monster, why, dude? Boo, man. Arrest him, officer. Boo. Tony Crash 75 saying, you and other content providers are so good at the game, it depresses me sometimes that I can't finish some of the content as easily as you guys. I can, man, I sort of know what you mean, because I feel the same way when I watch people play other games, you know? So I totally understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, I gotta say, you just gotta play your own game, you know what I mean? Cause dude, like, I mean, I look at guys like MSD and Legacy and other guys, I can't keep up with them, you know, some of the fights that they're doing, so, even in MCOC, but especially in other games that, don't have as much time for and stuff like that, the stuff that other people ever do, so I understand it, but at the end of the day, just have fun with it, you know? Alright, we're gonna get out of this auto fight thing here. I just wanted to get caught up on chat a little bit here. Whoa, game lag. What is happening? Things just completely froze. There we go. Yeah, let's manual fight, finish the rest of this, and then we'll hit the arena a bit. Man, new iPhones were announced today too, right? I didn't get a chance to look at that stuff either, but I really wanted to look at that stuff. I think they still... I believe they still have the resolutions that I don't want, which I'm gonna have to figure out something to do there, because yeah, these Like this phone, it's starting to show its age big time. So I don't know what to do about that, but I'm on 8 and Apple's on 13 right now. Yeah, it's a little bit old. Anyway, let's go with the arena. A very tired dragon sending over to Dragon. Tired from the grind, excuse me. BJ went back and looked and realized something. I did a 5-star grind for Penny, 64 mil. And then the grind for Mangog, 20 mil. And then the grind for Kitty, 71 mil. And now 6-star Angela, currently at 27 mil. Not burned out, but tired. Dragon, I am so very impressed with the amount of grinding that you've been able to do. I'd like a nap, please. Yeah, I understand. That is a lot of grinding. But your roster, it's exploded with the new champs. That is awesome. I am looking forward to grinding for Odin, actually, man. I need to do a grind, man. It's weird because you can easily get burned out grinding too much, but there's like an opposite feeling if I'm not grinding enough, where it's just like, dude, I need to do a grind. You know? So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to grinding for 6-star Odin. I feel like my plan is kind of working out of you know, not burning myself out grinding for these other champs, even though I want them. Kind of saving it for Odin. MSD sending over a buck. Thanks, MSD, saying check the reply to my first tweet. Thought it was hilarious. Okay. Let's see. Who's this? Right after the opening. I can't believe you got 6-star Kitty and text me about Nimrod. That's funny, dude. Man, speaking of Nimrod, I still gotta play that guy too. Dang, man. PG 72-hour Odin stream? No, that ain't happening. Nope. Maybe I'll do a long Odin stream though. It's tempting. We'll see. Steel the Ghost sent over bucks and ABG was wondering what your thoughts are on the state of the game. It's good. Next. Stealth Ghost, you son of a... Oh, man. Always the troll. You can take video in 4K 30 ProRes, which is impressive and also useless for the vast majority of all phone users. Yeah, I wouldn't even use that myself. I so far have not recorded anything in 4K, even though I have the capability of doing so. The camera that's recording me, that I've also used to record myself like outside and stuff, because it's not just a webcam. I mean, at one point in time it was just a little webcam, you know, but eventually got this camera, a little bit higher quality, and it can totally do 4K, but it just feels like, why? I've seen the side-by-side comparisons of, you know, 4K versus other resolutions and stuff like that, and it's nice if you're doing like a bunch of shots where you have to, you know, punch in a bunch. It'll be less pixelated and stuff, but for like 99.9% of things that I would ever record, it's like, who cares? I'd rather not deal with a larger file size. We're dealing with you know, 4 times the file size for like a 1% upgrade in quality. It's like, nah, I'm good. Yo, BG, have you got your own list, own tier list of gods? Not an official one, but I'll tell you right now, it's just Man Thing. He's the only one and only. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I don't have tier lists. I like to think of these champions less in the way of comparing them to one another, and more in the way of like just using the right champion for the job kind of thing. So I don't have any official tier list. Yeah, if it wasn't clear from that, I'm a big fan of Nimrod. Oh, MSD, it seems like it, dude. I gotta play him, man. I gotta play him. I feel like I can finally start digging into... Well, alright, so tomorrow... Damn, dude. Alright, tomorrow I'm doing the final Karinas challenge. So tomorrow I'm not going to get a chance to play with the new champs either. But then after that, new champs. That's all I'm going to do. I want to learn as much as I can about the new champs. So I can finally stop saying, I don't know, I never played them. Doofus Puncher sending over Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, yo, BG, pulled a 6-star Black Bolt today. No big deal, except it put my total base hero rating over 2 million. All right, man. Very nice, dude. That's awesome. Black Bolt is due for a buff, and he synergizes with Medusa, so I think that's a cool pull, man. I was pretty happy to pull Black Bolt myself. A is a better champ than Odin. Odin is a better support character. What do you need more? Oh, is someone asking of who they should grind for or something? Because that is crazy, too. I did not expect to see Archangel hitting the arena. God, sorry about the lag again. Freaking Comcast. I did not expect to see Archangel being added to the arenas. I would love to go for Archangel, but that's going to have to be like as a basic champion when he comes back around. I need Odin. I want Odin. What's up, PG? You see the video I linked you on Twitter? Scott, I saw that you sent something, but I couldn't watch any videos today, man. So I didn't get a chance to watch it. Was trying to stay focused because I'm behind on content and stuff. And that state of the game. First off, that was only supposed to be like a 25-30 minute video tops. But I just was struggling to find the words, and that extended the video and extended the amount of time that it took for me to try to record it all, and yeah, put me behind. Oh my god. Comcast is doing a really bad job tonight. Alright. Remember how I said the other night how it seems like, still getting lag from Comcast, but it seems like it's a little bit better? No. Nope, looking at my percentages here, it's back to being just as bad as it was during the Dinkledink streams. Alright. Guy Gardner 705 saying tomorrow, so last Korean challenge on Sunday. Got it. No, dude, it's gotta be tomorrow. I've got revives expiring. And this weekend I'm not gonna be able to do a long stream or anything, so actually tomorrow. And then my prestige is gonna shoot up. Because we got the war rewards to pop open, all the 6 stones to use and all that. Oh, man. It's going to be good times. Croy, sent over 2, saying your video resonated with me. Thank you, friend. Croy, thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. I've never in my life been more relieved that I already have a duped 5 and 6-star AA. A dragon, yeah. Steal the Ghost. Yeah, Noverbuck. Saying also got 5-star Nimrod. Have Tech Awakening Gem. Worth it? Worth ranking? I can't tell if you're... See, this is the problem, is I can't tell if you're trolling because you just heard me say I haven't played with Nimrod yet, or if you're legit actually pulled the champ. I can't even tell anymore. Damn it, Stealth Ghost. But legit, I don't know. I don't know anything about him. What time tomorrow, roughly? Probably around noon Pacific. Because it's gonna be kind of long, right? How long does the path take again? On a how long was your stream for it, MSD? Or if anyone else has done it, let me know how long it took you guys to go through Labyrinth with 4-star Star-Lord. I know it's going to take a while, so I'd like to start sooner rather than later, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to just like wake up and start streaming or something. So. But alright, anyway, Marlon Jones, 1005 saying, I was pissed today when I had to pay for air for my tires at the gas station. When I was a kid, it was free. Then I remembered inflation. Okay. Marlon, why? Boo, dude. Oh, come on. Take a lap. Croy sending over another $1.50 with some hearts. Croy, thanks, dude. Oh, can we get a State of Comcast video as well? Oh my god. With how much I've talked about them on streams recently. Jeez. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to call them today like I wanted to as well. Damn. Now I'm probably not going to get a chance to call them tomorrow either. Oh my god. I'm just so tired of dealing with them. Man. It's like, damn, I already called them like 4 times recently. Had 3 different technicians out here. That's eating up so much time. Like every single call with Comcast is like a 30-minute experience. And then when the tech's out here, of course, you know, it's like a good 30 minutes to an hour or something. Anyway. Wolverine sent over 3 saying, hey BG, biggest Apple lover here. Oh, okay. I'm going to pre-order as always. Okay. Can't say no to 120 hertz panel and longer battery life. Also pulled 5-star kitty. I have 0 tier 4 class catalyst. Purge? No, dude. Stay away from the purge. Don't do it. Don't do it. What is Comcast? It's the internet provider. Oh, crap. Just accidentally swapped the wrong champs. Oh, well. Yeah, you know, I did hear rumors that there was going to be a 120 hertz panel. Actually, people in my alliance were talking about it, too. They confirmed it. But I remember hearing rumors about that before the event and all. Which is cool. I don't know if I've ever used a handheld device with that kind of refresh rate, to be honest. Because the last time I used anything, but the last like Android device I used, it was a Samsung Note 5, and that's kind of old. I don't know if they, like, I know a lot of the Android devices have 120 hertz panels these days, but like that one from back then, I don't know if it did. So I'm kind of curious how that would be. But I was kind of hoping that there would be an update to the SE. I don't think there is, right? I think they just announced the 13s. Still gotta check it out. But I want that want the resolution still. Just for streaming. It's the only reason. Okay. Let me see here. Accelerate sending over one of them loonies saying, Twitter please BG. Sure, dude. Let's check it out.
Man loves memes.
Let's see. Alright. This one's for MSD. Oh, dude. There he is. The 565. Almost SIG 200 Nimrod. Nice, man. Very nice. Stealth Ghost sending over a $1. Thank you, dude. Let me check that out in just one sec. Saying wasn't trolling about Nimrod. Okay. Also, good luck with the Labyrinth run tomorrow. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I wish I could tell you more about Nimrod. I mean, actually, so if you're not trolling, maybe other people in here can tell you how they feel about Nimrod and if he's worth awakening and all that stuff. Because I unfortunately cannot tell you. Kabam Goonies sending over $1 saying, Brian, since you are a love member of the CCP community. A love member? What does that mean? Which is a program given to the best who can see champions before anyone else in the community. Can you tell us how you like Nimrod so far? I'm sure you play the character. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Listen, Kabam Goonies. While you're correct, I do have earlier access than other people in the community. However, about that, oh man, dude. All right. Next month, I don't know what champs are coming out next month, but I swear this time's gonna be different, guys. I'm gonna play with the champs. I'm gonna get a video out on the embargo date and stuff like that. Yeah, on the front lines, man. Maybe. I hope. Maybe this time will be different. BG, my 12 serving lasagna just finished cooking. Nice. You want some? I got a meat and sauce one. Dude, I'm pretty hungry, so yeah. Dude, some quick shot cooking? Hell yeah, man. Is that... Did you make that on your other channel? Quick shot cooking channel? Gee, I bought all the things trying to get Nimrod today and didn't get a damn thing. Rip, dude. That's a bummer. Rip. He's definitely worth awakening if you're willing to put SIGs in. Okay. Okay. You really think the champ buffs Kabam are doing or harmful to the game? If they're not done appropriately, yes. Also, when you said I want the 6 star to be stronger, how much would you make them? I mean, I don't know. Because like I said with the 6 star champs, you can't just keep, like, you know, doubling their power and stuff like that. So I don't, this might be the best amount to increase their power by. It's just that it's not much. That's all there is to it. I'm not sure what they could do better there other than give out more SIGs so that we could actually move on to, you know, playing with the 6 stars, because I'm still stuck in a situation where I can't really do that. Like, I've got Magneto, and hey, Magneto is powerful as hell. If I had a 30% power bump on Magneto as like a 6 star rank 3 compared to the 565, I mean, that's pretty good. But at a low SIG level, what is that percentage? Is it 30%? Hell no. Is it any increase? Maybe. Probably. But definitely not 30%, so. But as far as the buffs go, you know, I should have recorded that part over. As I was editing it, I was like, ah, man, I didn't really put this out. I didn't really say exactly the way I wanted to say this. But if I didn't hit render when I did, like, you know, the video would not have gotten posted tonight, basically. That's what I was afraid of. So, but yeah, like, because I mentioned King Groot and how crazy his healing is and stuff like that. His healing didn't really change. It's the damage that, like, skyrocketed for him. And yeah, like, when champs like that are getting buffed and their power level is, like, vastly superior to new champions that are being released that same month, I think that hurts the game. It's all relative to one another. Champion buffs themselves, not a problem, and it's a good thing. But you gotta buff the champs the right way, and you still, like, can't forget about the new champs coming out. Like, I don't know. Those champs people are looking forward to. Those champs people are buying early access bundles for. They need to be worth actually buying. EG, why do you do this yourself? Be honest with yourself, my dude. You still don't know how Silver Centurion works. Hey, I played Silver Centurion at least. You're not wrong, but at least I played that champion. But yeah. I don't know, dude. It's just a matter of time. I try, guys. I try. Alright, E-Bizzles and over Buck saying, "Sup, BG? Do you think that if Kabam deletes the accounts that are inactive for over 500 days, the game will perform any better? Because there are thousands." I doubt it. I doubt that makes the game perform better. They maybe should do that just to, like, free up, like, names, like, you know, account names or something like that. I remember looking up an account name that I wanted to use for a new account challenge. I don't even remember what the name was at this point. This was, like, in the McFabio days, you know? I remember looking up an account, and it was inactive for, you know, a few hundred days, and I was just like, damn, dude, I wish I could have that name. You know? But I don't know. I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to the technical side of things like that. What they've mentioned before when they, like, forced open some of the crystals is that, like, that allows them to delete some rows of data. But like whether an account exists or not, like those rows of data in the database, like they're still going to exist. So I'm not sure if removing those accounts, how much that would do. But I don't know. Do not know. The account name Quickshot had been taken since before March of 2015. It's been a dead account the entire time. Dang, dude. Reap. What are your top 3 fave champs? Man-Thing. He's number 1. Top 3 is tough. Man-Thing's number 1. Might be Sorcerer Supreme for number 2. These are not, like, strongest champs in the game, by the way. Sorcerer Supreme, I do legit think is very strong. However, Man-Thing, not so much. He's not terrible either, but he's not that strong. Who's number 3? I don't know. Medusa, Venom the Duck, King Groot, Angela. I like all those champs. I'm not sure if I would say the top 3 though. I'm thinking Mojo, but I don't know if I'd really put him top 3. He's definitely top 10. Doom? No, definitely not Doom. I use Doom all the time. He's a beast, but definitely not my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. But what people are saying in the chat, those are some champs that I like for sure. Void is definitely still up there as a champ that I really enjoy as well too, but my top 3, APOC, Claire, and Ghost. Okay. Hyperion. Hyperion's nuts. I use Hyperion all the time. I don't know if I'd put him top 3. He'd be somewhere in my top 10. Did y'all already talk about the Alliance War docs? A little bit. Not really in detail, but I was kind of saying, like, I was surprised that as my video was uploading, Kabam was doing docs, so I felt a little bit silly about like having that in the video, but at the same time, I still know that, hey, they docked some alliances, but still, there's so many more out there that I would bet so much. I would bet every last dollar that I had to my name, man. I'd bet it all that there's still quite a few cheaters out there that just, haven't been caught. I still stand by what I said in the video, but at least they actually did do some dockings and stuff like that. I don't really like to. I still don't really like to call out like alliances or people by name and stuff like that too, just because like I don't know the full situation. You know what I mean? So it's like, what if an alliance was legit, except like one person messed it up for them? Which is usually what people say, which I'm always thinking like, okay. I'm always a little bit skeptical of that, but at the same time, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, I don't really want to call anyone out by name or anything, but I hope I still hope it's something that Kabam, you know, steps up even more and continues to clean up the game even more. BG, I just counted my total teams. I'm 1 6-star away from having 46 in total. Damn, dude. Closing in on almost 150. Also, I enjoy my 5-star roster more than my 6 stars. It's the awaken abilities. Yep. I agree, dude. Like, it's like the 6 stars, they're more powerful. Right? It's pretty obvious. They have more attack, more health, and if you can get them sigged up, the few of them that you can get sigged up, like, of course, they're the 6 stars, they're just better in every way, except for the slightly lower combat power rate. That is, until we can get 6-star champs to rank 5 stars, that is at least one thing that you will never be able to overcome with a 6-star champion. But because we can't get the 6-star champs sigged up, I feel the same way, dude. I feel the same way, where it's like, I get excited about ranking up a 5-star because it feels like I can play the champion the way they were meant to be played a lot of times at a 5-star level. On the 6 stars, I can't always feel that way. It doesn't matter for someone like Torch, of course, so, you know, I'm happy that I have a 6-star Torch. A lot of times, it just feels like I'm not really getting to play the champ at their full potential. And it's doesn't feel great. I grind arena. Airwalker sucks in arena. Hate him. Demiak. I don't know who my favorite champ is overall, but I know who my least favorite is. Effing Airwalker. Okay, I see. Besides King Groot, what are other examples of harmful champ buffs? I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable after the video. Just want to continue the convo. I don't know, dude. We can talk about it. This is my favorite part of making a video like this, is just things to talk about, get other people's takes on stuff. It was always meant to be a conversation. Just hard to have a conversation in a video, right? Diablo, I think, like, so those champs came out pretty much, was it in the same month or was it a month apart? Can't even remember. But yeah, Diablo for sure. So, like, Diablo on the overpowered side, right? Like Diablo, King Groot. I'm not sure how many on the overpowered side there are, but then we have the champs on the underpowered side of things, like the Gamora buff, the Daredevil, the Yellow Jacket buffs. These buffs that people find underwhelming. It's balance is, you know, it goes both ways. You could be overpowered, you could be underpowered. I want champs that are, you know, closer to that sweet spot of where you expect the champion to be. Because otherwise, yeah, I don't think it's good for the game. But what were the new champs that came out when, like, Diablo and King Groot came out? Because I know there's some champions that were pretty underwhelming, like Purgatory, America Chavez. Although these champs, they've actually been picking up kills on defense. I think it's partially because people just, like, underestimate them, but actually I've gotten a few defensive kills at least. But yeah, and like, oh god, whoops. Like, we just got another Spidey added to the game. He looks cool as hell, by the way. I really do like the way that he looks. But I wonder if he's, you know, how much he's going to be in the spotlight compared to some of the other champs and stuff like that. So that's more of what I mean by, like, the balance is not great. Is that Jay Divine? What the fudge is up, Pryde guy? What up, Jay Divine? Haven't played the game in a billion years and still watched the entire State of the Game video. Always supporting from afar. Jay, well, thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. All right. Uncle Fridge01 sending over 220 saying, "Yo, BG, do you think Kabam should update the music in the game?" They actually did update the music not that long ago. It's not updated in every area, but I think they added like... Wait, was it just one track that they added? I could have sworn they added like 4. But I don't really know because I just play with the game muted at all times. Like, you guys can hear sound from the game, but I literally can't hear it at all. It's silent to me. Like, there's a setting in OBS that says like if I wanted to, I could flip the setting and I'd be able to hear it too. But I don't want to. So yeah, I don't care about sound at all. I play with it on mute 100% of the time. So like, I mean, more music is always good, I guess. Make things less monotonous, but for me it would be as low on the priority list as you could possibly get, just because, like I said, I will always play on mute. I will always want to listen to... Oh my god, the lag is really bad tonight. Sorry guys. I will always want to, you know, listen to my own music or watching a TV show or movie or whatever, YouTube video, podcast, any of that stuff, rather than listen to any kind of game music that Kabam could possibly add. So, you know, I wouldn't, like, it's, you know, it'd be a welcome addition, I guess, but again, for me personally, as low priority as we possibly get. But Uncle Fridge, thank you very much for the 220, dude. I hate it without the game sounds, music off, but game sounds on. I know a lot of people that do the same thing too. They cut the music, but they like hearing the sounds. Helps to fight, like the audio cues, which I totally get, and I feel like it would help me as well. Having certain audio cues, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt, it would help me. I mean, damn. Not that I have any sort of advantage of being a drummer, but just because I play drums, I know how well just hearing something it can really impact your understanding, or just, you know, like you know, I don't know the right way to put into words, but it's clearly a beneficial tool to use. It's just I choose not to use it because I don't care enough. That's all it comes down to. But I feel like I'm alright enough without it. I'll lose the 10% better that it can make me or something. 10%'s a bit much. Maybe not 10%. But, you know, whatever it is. I'd rather just play it muted. Alright, Chris Phil sending over 5. Chris, thank you, dude, saying, I feel that the buffs wouldn't be as overpowered if there was a need for it. For example, the regen would be nice if there was content for it, etc. Yeah. I mean... I kind of understand what you mean, but I feel like regen is the type of, you know, ability that you could always really benefit from, you know? Oh, dude, having some regen, oh. It's a beautiful thing in MCOC. But that's what I was trying to say in the video too, is like, Kabam knows regen is a beautiful thing. And, that's why we've also seen, like, the monthly Cav quests just come out with heal block, like passive heal block nodes. I'm not saying they did it because of champions like King Groot and Diablo. I think they did it because there's debuffs in that quest and they don't want people to take advantage of willpower healing. But I think it's pretty easy to see how like that could quickly translate from, oh man, you know, people don't even have to use items anymore when playing these champions. Let's design quests with heal block to put a stop to that. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's a little bit of kind of where I was coming from. So even if there was content that you needed to use these overpowered champions for, which some would argue there is content like that already, but even if there was that content, like Kabam would find a way to nerf those champions indirectly, of course, through whatever nodes they decided to put on the quest, which is kind of the same thing that we see with the true what is it, true accuracy whatever it is, the node that stops Quake. But yeah, the need for it is it effing sucks pulling a pre-buff Magneto or Colossus or Diablo, and now it rules. Yeah, but it still would have been awesome, even if those champs weren't as OP. I don't know. People are definitely going to disagree on the balance thing. I totally get that. I'm usually a bit I don't know what the right word is for it. Bit more critical, I guess, of balance compared to most people. Most people don't really care. Most people, they just want some strong champs and they just want to have a good time, and that's it. But like I said too, it's we're comparing the champs to one another. So why did Magneto suck originally? Well, Magneto sucked originally, I guess, because he was pretty bad. Let's be honest. I guess same thing for Diablo. But okay, let's take a different example here. Let's say like Ronin with an I, the skill Ronin. Why does Ronin suck as a champion? And some people will say Ronin doesn't suck as a champion. And to those people, I would say you're a liar. In my opinion, at least, he's not good. And the only reason he's not good, it's not that his abilities are that bad. It's just that we're comparing him to champions that are vastly superior. That's what it comes down to. You can use Ronin to get through quests just fine. But why would you want to? Unless you just have a personal connection towards that character. There are much stronger champions in this game. And then the content has to be balanced around those much stronger champions. And it gets to a point where, like, it actually does become painful to use a champion that is fine enough, like Ronin. And now, when a champion comes out that has some kind of regen, it better be through the damn roof. Otherwise, I'm not going to care about it because we already have ridiculous regen champions as it is. Like those characters better be damn strong if they're going to try to compete with these buffed up champs, you know? I keep using the regen as an example, but we could really extend this to any ability in the game. We don't have to keep talking about it in the form of regen. But like, let's say damage. Okay. CGR comes out. How do you make people turn away from CGR in terms of damage? Well, you make Hercules. It's got like a 10-second invulnerability or something like that. How are you gonna top Hercules now, man? It's gonna be hard as hell to top this guy. There's always gonna be champs at the top and to some extent, but if they're like that much further above other champs, by the time you come out with a champ that is stronger than Hercules, it's like, what about, I mean, all these champs that just got buffed in comparison, you start making Hercules level champs, all the champs that got buffed are like already, they're gonna start to feel weak immediately as you know, more of those champs come out, kind of thing. And it's gonna it's gonna be like, okay, well now you gotta buff the champs that already got buffed because now they're starting to feel weak again, and the cycle continues. I don't know, it doesn't end the game just because champs like that exist or anything, but for me it's kind of frustrating. Alright, don't throw your special. Good. Same with that L2. Gardner sending over Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, with the true focus thing, I don't see it as a bad thing. There are nodes that make champs bleed and poison immune. Nodes that grant crazy power to opponents with dot effects. How is it different? True focus as a node is not a bad thing. True focus being applied everywhere is a bad thing. When they just slap it on every single mini boss in war, they put it on, you know, the Summer of Pain. They put it on the Shang-Chi challenge. That's what makes it bad, when you just start slapping it everywhere. But yeah, having that you know, existing as a node, just to, you know, use sparingly, just like any other node. I mean, let's use another known example too. I guess actually let's just talk about bleed. Okay, so there are bleed nodes, right? Do you think every mini boss node should have a bleed effect that you could only use like bleed immune champs for? Or would you think like, ah, that's kind of silly. Why wouldn't you just use this for some fights? There's a lot of different abilities in this game. I don't know. Slapping what everywhere? The true focus node. Stealth Ghost sending over another 2. Stealth Ghost, thank you, dude. Let me see. And one thing that I think players need is a bigger catalyst stash, especially for tier 5 class catalysts. Yeah, it's probably about time to upgrade those as rank 4s start coming in. I agree. I don't think we needed one up until rank 4 territory, but now that we're essentially here, I agree with that. I think could use a little bit of an upgrade. And your other one, how can we top Herc? Beer Belly Thor for the win. There you go, dude. You're right. I want that too. Thanks for the 2, dude. BG, regen creates a special problem. Wolverine was supposed to be the ultimate regen hero. Compared to some of these new ones, does he even regen? Yeah, kind of. It feels like that, right? And does Doctor Strange's nerf feel weird now? I mean, his nerf felt weird from the start. I think his... Yeah, I mean, his nerf felt weird from the start. I wouldn't say it's the regen necessarily. Like, I don't know, he was a little bit of a different case. Yeah, you could tell I'm really stuttering tonight. I don't know what's going on. The words just aren't coming easy all damn day, man. But anyway, Doctor Strange, his regen did need a little bit of toning down. They did, you know, too much. But then he also could have used, like, a little bit of a bump up in some other way. So I don't know. It's tricky because it's such a case by case basis. For all of these champs, as to like, are they too strong? Is their power level appropriate? Are they too weak? And again, I totally get that you don't really want every single champion's power level to be equal. Half of this game is trying to figure out which champions are actually good. Did Kabam Broccoli make Shang-Chi? No, he did not. I think it's okay that I say who it was. Shang-Chi was made by Kabam Coop. He was the same one that made Professor X as well. Everybody sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying it's all personal preference. I personally like using champs people don't think are good just to show it could be done. Oh, I get that too. Plus my rank ups have come in handy in war because they usually have the best counter. Yeah, man, that's cool too. I actually like doing that in a lot of games that I play too. I don't do it so much in MCOC. Occasionally, but in other games that I play, I usually do like to do something different than what other people are doing, just because it gets boring like seeing everyone use the same, you know, character or whatever it is in that game, you know? Which I would say is another reason why I don't like the certain champs being as OP as they are. Is I do like to see a variety of champions used and stuff like that. As much as I don't like certain champions, I love when other people use them. I'm gonna die here. Yeah. Oh my god. Come on, long shot. I only had one buff. Or did I have two? I had two because I used a special. Damn it, dude. This guy is ridiculous, man. Damn you, long shot. Alright, Chris Fills and over Buck. Thank you, dude, saying check Twitter. Alright, let me see. Chris Fills. What do we got here? For the boys, he's only Sig 147, so this is special. Oh, jeez, dude. The 69. Nice. Oh, man. Thank you, dude. Stiatic sending over a buck. Thanks, man. Saying Horseman Wolvie is unmatched. See, I still haven't messed with Horseman Wolvie either because I need to get my hands on a 5-star Wolverine. But, yeah, I mean, I have seen Horseman Wolvie in action. He's a beast. I don't know if I agree with that, though, man. Because Horseman Wolvie... Here's, like, dude, this is something I realized kind of early on when it came to regen, and this is one of the reasons why I had such high value at one point in time for Ultron. I mean, of course, that value is back now that he's buffed as well, but what made Ultron's regen so good is that it just happened. You don't have to hit the opponent. You're just in the fight. I mean, you do have to get to a certain health threshold, sure, but it wasn't like a 15% threshold the way it is for, you know, Iron Man, where you can just get mowed over at the you know, when you're supposed to activate that heal. But otherwise, it just happens. And I think there's a huge difference in champions that healing just happens. Like, if they were going to make someone ridiculous when it comes to healing, I mean, it should be a champion like Wolverine. Like, look at what you have to do to get that healing with Wolverine. You actually have to hit the opponent. I mean, or be hit, sure. But ideally, you're not getting hit, right? In high-level content, the regen, it might not be enough to overcome whatever damage you're taking. So, you know, and especially if you start the fight at low health, you actually have to do the hitting. Also, he's not poison immune, so there's that. If you do run suicide, it's another reason why Ultron back in the day was so good. But wait, sorry guys. The hell, man? I was hearing a weird noise. I think it's the people that live above me, but it was really weird noise. Anyway, all right. So, what was I saying? You have to actually hit the opponent, right? Not only that, but you can't really use your specials. Like, you can use your specials, sure, but your healing, it increases based on the amount of power that you have stored up. It does. You don't need that for like Diablo and King Groot. The healing just happens. Yeah, some of the healing is activated from their specials. King Groot, his special 3, and Diablo, each one of his specials. But they also just have this baseline heal that just happens. So I don't really agree that Wolverine, even Horseman, is better just for that reason alone. If you're talking in like an ideal scenario where you're hitting the opponent, you're not getting hit at all or anything like that, there's no fear of it, maybe he would out heal them. I don't know. I also don't know if that would be the case because Diablo, the way the math works out, I believe it's a 43% increase, essentially, in his healing based on his Sig level. 4-star doesn't have it. The 5-star or 6-star, where it's a 30% damage reduction, you're essentially, every 1 point of health you gain is essentially 1.43 health points. So whatever numbers are actually popping up on screen, it's actually 43% higher. I think it was 43. It was 40 something, 42, 43, 44. That you're just not seeing, but that's effectively what you're healing for. Oh no, I'm sorry, man. I have to disagree. Horseman Wolvie doesn't need his specials at all. He only needs to be a champ that needs to bleed. You need to play him. No. I'm not saying he needs to use his specials. I agree with that. Wolverine doesn't need to use his specials. I just mean, like, you still have to have that power stored up to increase his healing. So there's nodes that take away your power, or just at the start of the fight, your healing is not going to be as strong. I don't have experience with him. I have seen videos, so I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I don't want to say for sure, but I'm kind of skeptical, is I guess what I'll say about that one. All right, everybody sending over a buck saying 6-star rank 3 Joe Fixit is so tempting. Oh man, love that guy, dude. I hope he gets buffed. I don't know what you're tempted about right now, but I hope he gets buffed, because I do think Joe Fixit's cool. It's just he's a little too weak. I mean, he's got to get buffed at some point, right? His base abilities aren't even that bad. It's just he's a good example of, like, he's not a bad he wasn't a bad champion upon release, but people didn't play him because he didn't have the damage. We're comparing him to champs with the damage, so he was kind of deemed as a meme champ because of that. But ability wise, not even that bad for an old school champ, at least. These days, sure, he doesn't hold up, but for an old school champ, dude, wasn't that bad at all. Candy Boots and over 10. Candy Boots, thank you very much for the 10, dude. Say, not sure how to look at my roster well and determine which champs specifically are valuable to me and the content I'm doing moving forward. I feel like I rely too much on tier lists, and I shouldn't. Tier lists, they might be a good way to get started, but yeah, at some point you do kind of have to break away from them for sure. I'm curious if I could maybe try to give you some guidance if you have Twitter and you're able to, like, send some pictures of your roster. I would maybe try to explain a little bit deeper instead of saying, like, yeah, rank this champ or rank this champ, and try to help you on, like, a more, ability type kind of way. I don't know, but I feel like I could help. Is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I don't know if you have Twitter or something, man, but I'd be willing to try to help you out at least. Steve, but dude, thank you very much for the 10. Steel the Ghost, and an overbuck saying, when are Alliance Wars season rewards coming out? Alliance Wars season rewards, they usually come out about like 5 or 6 hours from now, I'd say. I think it depends on where you land. Also, do you think that they should bust more MCU characters for us and newer players? Wait, what? I remember thinking some of them were the best until I got other champs. Oh, buff. That must be buff instead of bus. I was like, what? Bust them in from where? Buff more MCU characters for us and newer players. Okay, so yeah, sort of. I don't think you should be good just because you're in the MCU, but yeah, should probably be more relevant. I think some of them are too. It's just, yeah, some of them clearly are not. Like Thor Ragnarok, pretty rough. I believe it or not, I actually had fun with Thor Ragnarok when he was first released. I remember testing him in the CCP. Wait, Was that in CCP or did I just get him as a 4-star? I remember testing him, whatever it was. I remember testing him in Realm of Legends and thinking, man, this dude's fun, but at the same time, he's so momentum based that anytime you have to like bait out, like you just can't play him the way that you would like to. If the opponent has special 3s active, garbage, you know. But like outside of that, he was actually kind of cool. But yeah, more work should have been put into Thor Ragnarok to make him a cooler champ, in my opinion. So yeah. Absolutely. Mr. Freako45-705, thank you, dude, saying, hey, BG, who should I bring to rank 3, APOC, Warlock, or Mole Man, all unduped? I've done initial clear of variants and haven't started Act 7 yet. Okay. All 3 of those champs are good. I lean more towards APOC and Warlock, to be honest. Mole Man is good too. It's just, I think APOC and Warlock are even better. Kind of lean towards APOC, if I'm being honest, man. I think you could make a case for Warlock that he needs the damage more because that is one thing that he lacks. So if you up his attack, it goes a long way for a champ like Warlock. Make the fights feel a little bit less like a marathon kind of a fight. But APOC is just so good. He's just so good, man, and it'll help him if you do want to make another champ or a horseman, or if you do just want to keep the charges for himself, kind of thing. I feel like APOC is probably the way to go. You can't go wrong with any 3 of those champs, though. If you just have a personal preference towards any one of those 3, just follow your heart. Cannot go wrong. But I would recommend APOC. Thank you for the 5, dude. And dang, man, I totally forgot to claim those crystals earlier. I think it helps already. Yeah, I did. Tweet. Ooh, Abhishek. Hey. Yeah, man, we didn't get a chance to look at your tweet last night. Let's see. See if we can find you today. Uh-oh, dude. I'm still not seeing you, man. Are you sure your Twitter is not set to private? Because I do not have a tweet. I mean, I'm looking back the last hour at least. If it was sent like before that or something, you'd have to send it again. But like since I started the stream, no, man, I got nothing here. Still can't find your tweets. So double check, make sure you're not set to private. If you are set to private, you'll have to make your account public and then send the tweet again. It's the only thing I could think of as to why your tweets aren't coming through. Yo, BG, does Professor X need dupe or high sig at all? No, he doesn't. His damage goes up for sure, but it's not required. Great state of the game video, BG. Thanks, MCOC Aloof. Reminder for chat, season rewards will be out in 6 to 12 hours depending on where your line's placed. No one here knows precisely when. Yeah. Exactly what Dragon said. I think they start to roll out in roughly 6 hours, but yeah, it can definitely take longer. I would not recommend like if it's late for you where you are, I don't recommend waiting up for the rewards because we've also seen them be delayed by quite a bit. So, yeah. Super Sam, send it over to Super Sam. What up, dude? Where are you at? PG Twitter, please. I see that Joe Fixit and raised this. What's this? Even took 20 SIGs in a Nexus forum. Dang, dude. The rank 3 Vision Age of Ultron at SIG 42. What an unusual SIG number. Nice, man. So, should I just, like, tweet and at UNPG? Candy Boots, yeah. Yeah. Like take, you know, screenshots. Some people send videos, but it's a lot easier for me to look in screenshots. If you just screenshot your, you know, the top champs in your roster, you can send over, like, a few pictures if, you know, you have, like, a few pages of champs to look at, but... yeah, at contest champion on Twitter. 360 Barber sending over 2. Thank you very much. Saying Nerf, Quake, and Ghost game would be so much better. Dude, you got to be careful with saying stuff like that, man. There's gonna be an angry mob at your door. Even if I agree. Oh man. Yeah. It's weird with those two champs because I do think that they should have been nerfed a long time ago. But now, like, man. Quake still shouldn't really exist the way she is. But what do you do about Ghost now that we're also getting champs like Kitty Pryde? It's the issue is just like, you know, it's getting worse. Man, in some ways it's getting worse. But yeah, I never liked what those champs did to the game. So Tweeterverse, please. Gracias. Lakers bodyguard. What do we got? I have 30 million points in 84 rounds for Angela. Some will say this is impossible. To that I say nothing is impossible with hair. Wow. Lakers bodyguard, you're crushing it, man. Did you perhaps lose your streak somewhere along the way? Is that what happened? But you're doing great, man. You're doing a great job. Crushing it. Just rank 3 my ghost, so let's not talk about nerfs. Hey, here's one thing I'll say. I don't think that nerfs are gonna happen. So don't anyone get too bent out of shape. You know, if I do say if there's ever discussion about anything being nerfed, because let's face it, man. What was the last champ that got nerfed? Like we've seen like corrections like right after a champ was released or something, or like the Odin situation, but those are extremely rare. A character that's already been in the game for, you know, as long as Quake and Ghost have, they're not going to be nerfed. Regardless of if it would make the game better or would not make the game better, that's very subjective, but at the end of the day, it ain't going to happen. When you mentioned King Groot's healing and how the game would need to be balanced around his regen, I remember that Fisticuffs completely shuts him down and he doesn't get them back. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's, yeah. I think you're right. Fisticuffs, by the way, is a good example of a node that was introduced for, oh, no. Wait. What's the node I'm thinking? Prove Yourself. Prove Yourself was the node introduced for Corvus. There was that node that was introduced for Void. Is it Lionheart? Where you can't like reverse healing. Like we see nodes that counter champions all the time. And I'm just a little worried about what they're gonna do to counter all this healing. Because like I said, that doesn't even just mess with certain champions. That messes with like willpower when you're running suicides and stuff like that. So I hope I'm wrong, and hey, it doesn't have a hugely negative effect on things, whatever they decide to do. But we'll see. You can still make Corvus work there. You absolutely can. But And I mean, people still use them for that node in AQ all the time. But like that was their attempt at stopping Corvus, I guess. That's what it was. Do you get paid by MCOC to play it? No. I wish, dude. You know, dude. You know how many hours I spent in this game? You know how much money I would make if they actually paid me to play this game? But no, Kabam has never even done like a sponsored video or anything. I mean, for that matter, I've never done any sponsored video with any game. But no. I mean, they're ready heal block nodes. Yeah, exactly. I just don't want to see more of them. Prove Yourself was more Quake proofing. Maybe they were trying to do both. Maybe they're trying to target both those champs. Even then, you can still use both those champs. Nerfing Ghost would be unfair to players who haven't got Ghost yet and are waiting for her to get through certain content. You know, there was a lot of that in pre 12.0. People were waiting to get Scarlet Witch. It's funny, people were waiting to get 4-star Scarlet Witch. And when they announced that they were like, you know, there was going to be nerfs happening, people just ranked up their 3-star Scarlet Witch and used her to like, you know, blast through Act 4 at the time was the latest. Judas Priest sending over a couple of euros saying, hey mate, Twitter please. Mine is by name. Okay, let me see. Found, yep. Alright, who should I rank up next? I'm on Act 6.2.2 and haven't done any variants yet. Also, are 2 points enough in Coagulate? I'm a little new to Suicides. You technically don't need any points in Coagulate. It's a nice bonus to have. But it's not required to have any points there. So, start with, yeah, like if you have 2 points already in the mastery, cool. Run it and see how you feel. If you don't have the mastery unlocked yet, well, you could still just try running Suicides without Coagulate. I would say more often than not, people don't run Coagulate. The difference is you'll save about 2% health at the start of the fight per point of Coagulate. So it absolutely can make a difference and can feel good to, you know, if you, like, let's say you have it maxed out, you'll be saving 6% health per fight. It is noticeable, especially in quests where you have to use the champion for, you know, 5+ fights. It's a pretty big deal. But at the same time, it is only 6% difference, and you can get away with not having the points in Coagulate if you have other masteries you'd like to use. As far as ranking up next for 6.2.2, so I would get out of Act 6. I would completely get out of Act 6 and do the variants. You get better rewards for the effort that you put in. It'll be... For most people, the variants are more enjoyable than 6.2. Let's see what you're working with here, though. Okay. The champs that you have... Usually the first 3 variants that I recommend is variants 5, 6, and 7. Because they have better rewards. But I would say your roster is not that well suited for those variants. So in your case, I'd maybe recommend doing variant 3, which is the tech variant, and Warlock does a great job there. You can bring in both of your Warlocks. Stark Spidey can also stun lock in that. So if you have Stark Spidey plus the Miles Morales synergy to increase stun duration, and then there's a global node in that variant that extends debuff duration by 10% for every tech champion that you have on the team. So you get Stark Spidey, Miles Morales, both Warlocks, and then some other just random tech champion, maybe another synergy or something like that. You throw those on the team. Stark Spidey will be able to stun, and you'll be able to use Warlocks to help you get through as well. The one thing that's going to make that variant kind of scary is there's some Magnetos in there. And yeah, these guys are all metal, so you might want to maybe get a non-metal tech champ ranked up, or technically you don't have to use tech champs in that variant, so you can maybe get by with someone else. But I would start there. You might also want to take a look at variant 4, which the first chapter is pretty brutal, but after you get beyond the first chapter, you know, using lower star level champs, it's not so bad. Yeah, as far as who to rank up next, it really just comes down to doing the variants. You want to rank towards the variants. So you've got like one Mystic champ ranked up here, and I would say if you're going to be running Suicides, you're going to want to get like Diablo ranked up. It'll be another good Mystic that you can pair alongside Magic. Magic, she's okay with Suicides. If you're running full Suicides, she'll lose some health still, but she's all right, I guess. But Diablo's a god, and with those two together, you and the Stark Spidey here, you might have a good time in the Mystic Symbiote variant. So that's probably what I'd recommend doing is, as long as you are going to be running Suicides, get Diablo ranked up. From there, a little bit hard to say. Maybe Red Hulk would be good. He's a villain that you could use in the villain variant, and he's pretty good with Suicides, so maybe he'd be a good one to take to rank 2. But you also might just want to kind of wait to see who else you pull from the crystals, and rank up. Like your rank up focus should be on the variants though, and just rank as if that whatever variant you're trying to clear next. Like, rank champs as if that is the only piece of content that matters to you. The only piece of content in the game. Until you get through a few of the variants. You want to do like a single clear of, maybe 3 or 4 or even 5 of the variants. Don't worry about variants 1 and 2, but, 3 through 7. Try to do a single clear of those before you go back to Act 6 content. You'll get a lot of rank up gems. Your roster will grow faster that way, and then you can tackle Act 6 and have a much easier time doing so. Hey, is that J-Nick in the chat? Quake, Ghost, and Doom. I'm not even sure what that's a response to, but what's up? What up, dude? Guy Garner sent over $1 saying, BG, let's say Kabam implemented a system for war where you could ban 3 champs. Oh. Maybe that's what J-Nick's responding to. 3 champs for attack per war for the opponent. Who do you think would be banned? If there was no restrictions on it and you can just ban whoever you want every single war. Man, that's tough. Quake, Ghost, and Doom, that's not a bad set of 3 to ban. I would maybe not ban Quake, though, just because Quake kind of already is banned from the mini-boss island. I would maybe look to ban... Oof. That's tough, man. I'm thinking Torch, but, dude... We're just banning my champions at this point. You can't ban Doom and Torch. There's nothing left for me to do. Oh man. Oh, you're poison immune? Oh, I'm King Groot. I don't care. So stupid how strong this guy is. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. I don't know who the most common champs used are. And that's kind of what I would either... There's like 2 strategies for it. 1, you ban the absolute most commonly used champs. Or 2, you ban the champs that there's only like 1 or 2 solutions to get through certain fights. So you ban those champs. Like, for example... Ban Magic. Because you want to ban a champ that can power lock Mangog on a mini boss node or something like that. So I don't know what the best thing to do is. I don't know what would be the best strategy, but like those are the two strategies you'd want to employ. Omega Red is another really commonly used one. Warlock, you know, I don't see Warlock used a ton. I mean, he's definitely up there, but I actually don't see Warlock used a ton. I don't know if I see Magneto used that much, but I wonder if you banned him, if the number of like metal defenders would go up as a result, kind of thing. Like, and like the tactic, like the metal tactic too, is it doesn't get used because Magneto exists. So that could be a strategy too. Is like ban certain champs and then change up your defense accordingly. J-Nick, just finished watching your State of the Game vid. Was an awesome watch, brother. Unreal work as usual. Ah, J-Nick, thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I saw some of the messages that you put about like alliance mates not being too happy with the state of the game too, which really sucks, man. That's the worst part about this is like, you know, I usually outlast all of my friends playing certain games, and I feel like that's probably going to end up being the case in MCOC too, but it's like, yeah, dude, I could have fun doing just about, like, I'm still having fun in MCOC, you know what I mean? Even after making that video talking about the issues, I'm still having a good time, still having fun thinking about the champs, the crystals I'm about to pop open out of the season rewards and stuff like that. But man, like if certain alliance mates start leaving the game and stuff like that, dude, that's what brings down the enjoyment for me the most, is just seeing friends leave the game. Of course, like I meant everything I said. I've always meant everything I said about my frustrations with the game. Been talking about damn Alliance War for I don't know how long at this point. But that's the real killer, is like when friends walk away from the game. That's when it's like, oh man, it's rough. Bean Banana Smoothie sent it over $1. Thank you, Bean Banana Smoothie, saying state of the game or state of the channel update. Not enough beans. What? Both enough, Laura? Too much talking. Not listening to community telling you to eat a pickle. Too much booing jokes. Need more bald cap coupons. Oh man, what do they call it on Twitch? Is it drops? When they just like give stuff away on Twitch and games. This can all easily be fixed by not being a tangent peon dingus. Wow. Banana Bean Smoothie, thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate it. Oh man. Too much booing or not enough booing? Okay. GG, can you do an opening video sometime soon, or a new account like Finkeldink? I do both of those things, man, but it you know, gotta give it time. I don't always just have an infinite supply of crystals to pop open. The next new account that I would do also wouldn't be for a while. But I'm gonna have war rewards to pop open soon, so there'll always be more of that content, don't you worry. It's just sometimes have to give it a little bit of time in between. Under Mother, good lord, is this another 54-part message? I'll read it in just a sec, but Dragon Dagger saying, we just had 3 more people leave today. They all say the same thing, burnt out and bored with the game. I don't blame them one bit, and I'm feeling the same way. Yeah, that hurts, dude. That sucks, man. Hype 'em Downs and an overbuck as well, saying, does Kitty Pryde need a dupe, and does she need high sig? I've only looked at Kitty Pryde a little bit. I still need to spend more time with her. I kind of just did a couple of fights without looking too much at her abilities. I don't know if I will be able to tell you with confidence yet. But I'm going to make a video about Kitty Pryde and Nimrod very soon when I have more experience. Wall phase, take no damage from it. Yeah, she's got to be awakened. I forgot that came from her awaken ability. Wall phased, gain a bunch of defense combat power rate and pause phasing while being struck. The first time each personal incinerate effect expires naturally or is purified, has a chance to re-trigger itself at plus 30% potency. Incinerates triggered from this ability are always passive. I don't know how important having her at high sig is. I need more time on that. But her awaken abilities, yeah, it's a good one. But yeah, man, sorry I don't have all the info, but I don't want to steer you the wrong way without having the experience. So I will, like I said, test out those champs very soon here. Tomorrow, going to be doing the Karina's challenge, but then after that, that's all my plans are, is to learn these new champs as best as possible. Okay, hold on. Under Mother. Good lord, dude. Here we go. Brian stood in front of a large temple. Strange, he had never seen it before. It was massive, almost the size of a small moon. Took him many days just to find the entrance, mostly for his low stamina. He entered the temple, and to his amazement, he was standing in a small room. Golden candles lined the walls. A small round table with 2 glasses full of tea. A small wooden chair. And in the chair, a duck reading a book. The Legend of Machu Picchu. Kind of ironic, considering the sheer size of the temple which he just entered. As he turned around, he noticed the entrance was gone, replaced by a life-size painting of Man-Thing. "Come closer," said the duck. Brian stepped closer to the table. At this point, he learned not to question the weird stuff that happens to him. "I am Grin. I am a protector of this universe." Grin got up and walked over to a cabinet. He took out of it a box. He brought it over to the table and opened it. Inside the box was an egg. Brian felt an overwhelming overwhelming surge of power. The egg spoke to him. "This egg," continued Grin. Oh, man, I messed up the voice now. Damn it, dude. "This egg," continued Grin. "This is the universe egg. It is fragile, yet indestructible. Your job is to protect it." Brian grabbed the egg in both hands. The next moment, he was back at home, sitting on his bed. Egg still in his hands. The smell of baked beans hung in the air. Laura must be preparing something. He made his way to the dining room. The egg never left Brian's side, no matter what kind of trouble he got himself in. He always protected it. The end. My God. Oh, man. I can't believe I messed up there in the middle, dude. I stumbled and said urge instead of surge. Then I was in my own head, forgot to do the voice. Damn it. Anyway. Good story. Ghost sent over buck saying, "So you want to remove me because others clear content too easy or because you do? Wouldn't the solution to a challenge be not to use me instead? If you want to feel the rush of competition, or is it because I'm not in your roster? Explain yourself, Baldy." I just think she covers too much ground, really. These days, it's mattering less and less about Ghost, but like Act 6 content, Ghost was used and trivialized like 80% of it or something like that. I don't like seeing the game. Like, yeah, you can do. I mean, I did Act 6.2. I did it itemless. Didn't use Ghost. You can take on personal challenges like that if you want, but this game is also just like a game of time. Like, there's an infinite number of things to do in this game, and if you want the best rewards, you have to use the most OP champs. That's all there is to it. If you're okay with getting less rewards for using underpowered champs, that's cool. But if you could also just use like an OP champ, hey. I don't know how to explain it in any other way other than, like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right if something's too strong. It feels like people say the term cheat code as like a little bit of an exaggeration, but I mean, that's really what it feels like sometimes playing certain champs. It feels like you're cheating. Like, it doesn't even feel like you're playing the same game. But why are we talking about Ghost so much? How did this happen? I tried so hard specifically not to mention Ghost in the video or anything like that. Tried to use a different example. How is Ghost coming up so much? Superman sent over a buck saying, hello BG, wonderful bald man, how are you tonight? So I'm grinding for Kitty, but if I miss her, will she be in the next feature? Does anyone know? The 6-star? Wait, are the 5-star and the 6-stars, are they on the same schedule? No, they're not on the same schedule, right? So 5-star, I think so. Yeah, because it's 48 days away. But 6-star, no. 6-star, she will not be in there. Let's go take a look. So the way you could always tell is if you go to release up here, and it'll show the newest champs. So in game, Mr. Negative for the 6-star. That's the latest one. So Mr. Negative. Oh, well, I guess Shang-Chi according to this. But anyway, we skip over Sigil Witch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Kitty Pryde and Nimrod will not be included. But if you look at the 5-star, we've got Overseer and Purgatory as the final two. So then yeah, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So man, 5-star feature. It's gonna have Hercules and Kitty Pryde in it. That's a juicy feature right there. Mr. Wimple sent over a buck saying finally got a good 6-star Crossbones. Hey, Mr. Wimple, congrats. Congratulations. Crossbones is pretty cool, underrated. Caveman Supreme sent over a buck. Thank you, dude, saying, hey, BG, did you hear about the Irishman assassinated by a porcelain figurine? It was a knick-knack paddywhack. Okay. Give a caveman a boo, dude. Boo! Terrible. Take a freaking lap. BG just wondering, how would you feel if Kabam created a champion similar to Aegon, possibly even being more powerful? To be honest, I don't really enjoy Aegon that much as a champ. Like, dude, I was hunting for him forever because it was important to get for the Abyss. But I don't really enjoy champs that you need to do a million hit combos to ramp up with. It's not that fun for me, so yeah, I don't know. At some point they're gonna have to create like another ramp up champ like that probably, but usually not my cup of tea that way. BG, since you love talking about nerfing champs, I kind of have a feeling the cryptic message we've been getting will be Abyss 2.0 / the next Everest content. Will Kabam Aegon proof it? I don't know. I don't know if that's what that message is leading towards. Like, it could be. But I don't know. It's rough because like that is Aegon's purpose, is that type of content. So it kind of makes sense to like not Aegon proof it and just allow him to do his thing, really. Because otherwise, like, I mean, why does Aegon exist? Why is he desirable? Like, I mean, he's still, you know, great for he's great for the Abyss and Labyrinth, and maybe you could say like incursions too. Certain quests here and there, but like the more time goes on, the more other options we have to get through other content. It feels like Aegon, he was an answer to certain questing content even, but not really anymore. Like I remember people used them because he went unstoppable after a certain number of hits, and now people are just like, well, no, dude, Magneto does a heavy attack, he's unstoppable. Other champs with unstoppable too, but I just mean, you know, this is just one example. So I don't know, it'd feel kind of bad if they did release the next piece of Everest content and Aegon wasn't good for it, but then at the same time, people would be able to get through it so fast. So it's like, what do? Do you release content that this champ was designed for and how, you know, it's actually good for, and people will blow through it in a matter of, you know, days? Or do you actually design the content that makes you not really be able to use Aegon? I mean, the Abyss, you couldn't even use Aegon for every fight in there either. But to be honest, I don't think we're gonna get the next Abyss. Like I think it's possible, but I would say very low chance. Like if I was to put a percentage towards the chance, I would say 1% chance that it's going to be the follow-up to the Abyss. I feel like we haven't gotten enough of like the other updates from the game. What, like my best guess is probably like raids. Maybe this is some kind of raid boss message type of thing. And just to say it again, we have zero info about this from the CCP. You could ask any of the CCP guys. I mean, it's kind of a dumb question anyway, I guess, because if we had the info, I guess we wouldn't be able to say it. But seriously, we have no info on it. We're gonna find out this stuff right along with everyone else. Probably, at least. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a day before. Like, who knows? Maybe a day before the final message comes out, maybe they would tell us. But I don't think so. I think the plan is for everyone to find out together what's going on. But at least for right now, we got zero info. Alright. Speed up, D! Sending over, Buck. Saying, hey, what up, Speed Up D? How you doing, man? I love you, Speed Up D. Appreciate the love and support as always, dude. Thanks, man. What's one hero you would love to see come to the contest? I don't know much of the Marvel universe, to be honest, man. I've read about a few sort of characters when I read comics for Long Shot, so really just the ones I read there. So like Darwin and what's it? Oh, Shatterstar. Could be kind of cool. I don't know, Shatterstar, I feel like that's very much so Hercules vibes. But, hold on. Hold on a sec. Was it Darwin? It must have been Darwin, right? Yeah. Trying to look up some pictures because I forgot how he looked. I guess he looks kind of he looks kind of plain, but he's wearing one of my bald caps, so I mean, you gotta appreciate that, right? There's a reason why I want this guy added. He looks creepy. Looks like a freaking alien. But apparently his body adapts to survive in any situation, kind of thing. So I feel like, I don't know, there's probably some cool things you could do with that in MCOC, but also would maybe have to be careful not to make him too OP or something, you know? All right, Jay Brink 23 Senator 05, thank you very much, saying, hey BG, when do you think we will see Onslaught in this game? Magneto and Professor X mixture would be awesome. Is that what Onslaught is? It's a mixture of Magneto and Professor X, or are you just saying like ability wise? I remember looking up Onslaught before, but you know what, it's been a while since we actually looked up some characters, man, so let's put them on screen real quick. I have no clue though, dude. You're not the first person to ask for him. So, like, this is what I've heard from Kabam before at like Comic-Con and stuff. They basically don't want to just add all of the, you know, like most popular characters. They like to space that out. And usually we tend to get some of the more highly requested, highly anticipated characters around the holidays, which is no coincidence, man. Like holiday time, that's when every company comes out. That's when they really bring their A game, right? So we might see Onslaught for the holidays, who knows? If not Onslaught, it's probably going to be some other character that people have been asking for a while. But let me look him up real quick here. Onslaught. Oh man, did we ever look up Onslaught before? This guy looks awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a few pictures before I put him on screen here. Guy looks sick. Oh god, all these images are like the lowest res images you could possibly get though. What the hell? Why the low res images? Here we go, this one's not bad. All right, let's see what we got here. So this is Onslaught right here. He looks pretty badass, man, I gotta say. I don't know who I was imagining when I was originally thinking Onslaught. Onslaught is Magneto being possessed by Professor X, but make it evil. Okay. Yeah, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Magneto combined with the Super Shredder. You know, when like there was Shredder, but then it became the Super Shredder. That's what this reminds me of. I tried. There's this picture is really cool. Whoever drew this, man, this is a pretty badass picture right here. And then there's this. This little toy on someone's deck. Originally I thought this was somebody cosplaying, which was would have been sweet. But yeah, couldn't find that many like cool pictures. Oh, this one would have been cool. Hold on. So let's look at this one in a larger scale. This one's pretty sick. Yeah, dude. Dang. Could definitely see the Professor X Magneto thing going here. What does that say? All my life? I don't know. Too tiny. But anyway, he looks sweet, man. I would love if they added that guy. That'd be cool. Jason Wild Bunch sent over a buck saying Wild Buck coming in. All right, let me see. BGBG, so are you going to wait and open War Rewards until you finish the challenge and open it on stream or in video? I haven't thought that far ahead yet, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I guess I'm not going to get the rewards in really until like it starts. So maybe I'll wait, or I don't know. Tempted to just pop those suckers open before the stream even. But yeah, maybe I'll just wait. Maybe I'll hold it. Because I'd have to record that really early in the morning and so maybe I'll pop it open after the challenge. We'll see. He's giving me M. Bison vibes. Yeah, I could see that too. Got some M. Bison vibes going. BG, that first pick was badass, but you know Kabam would make him a bigger something than Mangog. Maybe. Because Mangog was supposed to hit a lot harder, right? Dude, speaking of early morning, I just realized how late it's getting. Holy crap. We need to wrap up the stream here, guys. I cannot stay late tonight. Staying strong like lags for the crystals. Oh, saving them? Yeah. You know what? Oh my god. It's not that far away, huh? Oh no, never mind. I'd have to pop features. Never mind. I'm not holding. I was thinking like, yeah, I could just pop basics after that. You know what though? Shang-Chi would be in the basics. Nah, I'm not gonna wait. I can't wait any longer on the prestige side of things, so. Yeah. Alright, Guy Gardner sent over another buck saying, who's talking bad about Mangog? Nobody. They said Mangog is the greatest. Guy Gardner. Put the axe down, man. Imagine Guy Gardner bursting through the door like Jack Nicholson in Shining. Who said what about Mangog? Dang, man, could have used those units or those refills, not 15k gold, you son of a... Alright. Anyway, though, guys, it is getting to be a little bit late. Man, if you're saving for those features, good luck, everyone who is saving. I mean, Hercules, he's insane, so I get it. But I still can't go features. Still need more champions. And I'm going to try to get Hercules when he's in the basic arena. So, that's my game plan. But on that note, I'm going to get on out of here, guys. Before I go, shout out to Guy Gardner for being tonight's biggest D. Shout out to Mangog Gardner for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you, dude. Got 150k 6-star shards. Speed up D. Good luck, dude. Good luck. You're saving too easy? Yeah. I imagine a lot of people are going to be saving. So, good luck, everyone. But, alright. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Karina's challenge. Good night, everybody.